In part by Inked Playmats at inkedplaymats.com, your place for custom-made playmats. Design your own or shop from other featured designers. Use promo code KLOTZ to save 10% on your order. Inked Playmats, your game, your style. To do on their website, and come join us for a fun, friendly F&M environment. I'm from KlotzProductions, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering gameplay. For this match, we have Chris playing Blue-White Haunted Humans, and he's going up against Nick with everybody's favorite, Blue-White Pike. Nick took a mulligan down to 6 for this game, and then started off by paying 2 life, going to 18 to cast the Gitaxian Probe and look at Chris's hand. Then after drawing his card, he laid down an island and passed the turn. Chris then played an island as well and used it to cast a Ponder. He chose to rearrange the cards on the top of his library. Then on Nick's next turn, he laid down a Glacial Fortress and then cast a Ponder as well and rearranged the cards on the top of his library. Then Chris put an Invisible Stalker into play. Nick then played a second Glacial Fortress and resolved a Geist of St. Traft. Then on Chris's turn, he played a Sword of War and Peace. He then attacked with his Stalker, taking Nick to 17. Nick then attacked with his Geist and got an Angel along with it, which Chris had to take, going down to 14. Chris then laid down a Plains and equipped his sword to his Stalker, but chose not to attack with it. So at the end of the turn, Nick used a Midnight Haunting to make himself a couple Spirit tokens. He then played a Snapcaster on his turn and gave his Ponder Flashback. He laid down a Moorland Haunt and then attacked with his 2 spirits, taking Chris to 12. Chris started his next turn by attacking with his Stalker for 3 damage, plus the additional 4 in Nick's hand, dropping him to 10. He also gained 5 life from the cards in his hand, going back up to 17. Then post-combat, he played a Day of Judgment to wipe the board. Nick just played Draw Go for his next turn, and then Chris put an Intangible Virtue into play. Then at the end of Chris's turn, Nick used a Moorland Haunt to make himself a Spirit token. Then in response to Nick making a Spirit token, Chris played a Midnight Haunting to get himself 2 spirits. Nick then played a Sword of War and Peace of his own and followed it up by playing a Delver of Secrets. Then Chris started his next turn by putting a Hero of Bladehold into play. He then attacked with both his spirits. Nick was only able to block the unequipped spirit due to protection from white, so he took 4 damage from the other spirit, plus 4 more damage for the cards in his hand. This brought him down to 2, and Chris went back up to 19. Nick then drew his next card and went ahead and scooped it up, giving Chris the win and taking them to game 2. So that's it for this gameplay. I hope you all enjoyed it. You can find the full version in the annotations at the end, along with links to my playtesting of my Glissa Grave deck, as well as my Let's Play for Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012. And as always, if you like this or any other video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and add it to your favorites, then subscribe to be notified when more videos are online.